Hello, welcome to Writings from the Hills. My name is Lori. This week we are spotlighting a book called Lawrence County, Ohio, Village Gossip and Small Clippings. This is by Sharon M. Kouns. She has written quite a few books and compiled quite a few books on local history, different articles, and this is just one of them. Among her other books are Southern Ohio River News and Kentucky Death Penalty. This book came out in 2018, and there are three newspapers focused in this book. One is the Ironton Register, then the Morning Irontonian, and the Semi-Weekly Irontonian. Those were the predecessors of the Ironton Tribune. And there literally is just a group of small little articles that have appeared in the newspaper. And some of them gave a lot of information. Some of them gave very little information. There also are clippings from the Spirit of the Times, another Lawrence County newspaper. And it's kind of interesting, some of the different articles that would appear in the newspaper. Literally each burg would put a little article in, often either weekly or every so often. So there would be one for Proctorville, one for Burlington. And it could be very interesting, like really up-to-date information. And other times it could be something very simple. For instance, in the Ironton Register, August 5th, 1875, under the Burlington heading was a one sentence: Mr. J.S. Faberty of this place, meaning Burlington, has been sick for several weeks but is slowly recovering. And so you'll see like a lot of articles like that. For instance, and there's another longer article that appeared on July 3rd in the Ironton Register in 1873. There has been much talk of cholera at Burlington, and we are glad our esteemed correspondents have been so thoughtful as to give us a description of the visitation. There is somebody to be seriously blamed for the neglect shown to Simeon Matthews, either the officers of the steamer Julia No. 2 or the authorities at Huntington. He is a poor colored man stricken with the terrible disease within sight of home, and the officers of the steamboat will not take the trouble to land the boat and put the unfortunate man in the hands of his relatives, but carried him miles beyond and placed him on a wharf boat from which the proprietors drive him while bordering on the agonies of death. Driven from there, he wanders in the direction of his friends, but he is too feeble to go far and falls by the roadside, where he is found in a dying condition. If our correspondent is not misinformed, and the steamer Julia No. 2 has not some strong palliation, every civilized community ought to stone the craft from their wharves. It is about time some feeling and kindness were extended toward the deckhands on a steamboat. They have been too long regarded as criminals and dogs. Such a sad tale about how workers were treated, especially on the steamboats that came up and down the Ohio River. That instead of getting help, a worker was literally tossed to the side. Some other articles. There is a from Long Creek. It was commonly known as Stringtown, and it changed its name to Long Creek. Well, actually, Long Creek was named Stringtown, and they changed its name to Jacksonville after one of its residents, Jackson, and that appeared in the Ironton Register on March 22nd, 1888. There are multiple copies there's two copies of this book. One is in our genealogy department, so it will always be available to be read, and it's just an interesting read. It does have an index, so if you're looking for articles about your family, or you just want to read a little bit about some of the small little villages and towns that made up Lawrence County and its history, an excellent book. We do have a copy that is available for checkout at the Ironton branch. If you're interested, just go to our website at www.briggslibrary.com. And this is Lawrence County, Ohio, Village Gossip and Small Clippings by Sharon M. Kouns. And you can request a copy or go to or call any of our locations and request a copy. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the book, and I will see you next time.